All right, good morning. Dave Roberts here from Steamboat Motors. Want to check out this 2021 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. It's got the hardtop on it. Let's go take a look at her here quick. All right, here she is. The first thing I want to point out, if you can see it in the video here, because sometimes they flicker when on video, but this has the LED light group. This Jeep also has the steel bumper group. Now, what's really cool with this is, let's take here and wipe off some snow. That's cold. All right. So we take and we pop these bolts out here. This plate comes out and it's already designed for a winch to be installed there. And behind the front license plate bracket is where the winch cable would come out of that. Look at that aggressive hood this Jeep has. One of the things I love about this Rubicon. Now with the Rubicon, you get a whole bunch of different things. The first one, you do get a factory lift, including the Fox suspension. We got the 31-inch tires on there. It also comes with these beautiful rocker rails, protect the body side when we're doing some off-roading in case any rocks jump up and hit you. And they actually carry around to the bumper, the rear bumper, which is nice. And again, it has the steel bumper group as part of this. So nice bright red tow hooks. You got a nice grabbing point. Now, we jump back here to the bed of this truck. Now, this has a spray-in bed liner in it. You can see it on the sides. You can't see it underneath that snow, though. Now, here's something cool. Is they call this a 3-position tailgate. So right now, it's in the down position. Obviously, you have the up position. So what's the third position, you might ask? This is pretty cool. We're going to come over here, and if you can see it, there we go. You wrap your cable right around there, and you do that on both sides. So you do that on both sides there, and now the bed gives you a different angle point. So if you're carrying some lumber, something like that's a little bit longer, it's not sticking as high up in the air. You don't have to worry about it teetering as much. So just a nice feature there that they gave us with the 3-position tailgate. And we'll do just a quick walk around the side here. And then we're gonna jump inside this bad boy. By the way, Sting Gray is what this color is, with a black 3-piece modular hardtop. So I say 3-piece modular hardtop. Those two front sections come off first, and then the back section here comes off as well. So you can just remove the front sections of you if you want, so you can have that open air feeling without having to remove the whole top. So let's go jump inside. All right, jump in the back here and check out a couple things. So I already put the back seats up because they do fold up and out of the way. And down below here, we have this nice storage container. You can see that, and that goes underneath the seats. I'll show you a little bit better there when we put the seat down, but I wanted to show you this guy here. So when we take the back part of the top off, or the doors off, or you fold the hood down, the windshield down, this gives you a place to store all of the bolts so they're out of the way. They're not rattling around, so you don't have to worry about what's happening with them. So nice little thing there. Now these seats, they fold right down. This has a premium cloth interior in it, but you can see that everything you put inside of there is all stored and secured, and you don't have to worry about it rolling around. Now this particular Jeep back here, we have 2 USB ports back here for your rear passengers, plus a 110, so they can plug in any device they want. And you got a couple cup holders down here as well. Now we're going to drop this back seat down. There's a couple things. We'll put the headrest down, and we'll grab that, and we'll pop that down. And now if we do that, there is more room back here for storage. There's a little storage down below. There's a little net here you can put some stuff in. We have the same thing over here on the other side going on. Now let's go check it out and jump up front. Something really great, this vehicle has what they call remote proximity key sensor. So what that means is this little button right here. If I have the key in my pocket, I press that button, it locks the door. If I put my hand behind here, it then unlocks the door. The idea is you keep the key in your pocket. Keys right here. Jeep's already running because I wanted to get it warmed up while I make my video. Excuse me. But this Jeep does have the push button start. So just going to go over a couple quick things on here. We have the ability to control. Let me slide the seat back here. We can get a little bit more. There we go. Okay. So over here on the steering wheel, we have the ability to control our instrument cluster. So we can go through, there's different settings that we can go through, and we can set stuff up on there. We have Bluetooth wireless. So again, hands-free. You keep your hand on the steering wheel where it's best for you to drive, and you can answer the phone, hang up the phone. You can even talk to the radio or the navigation system. And then our cruise control is over here. Now let's get to this 8.4-inch radio, because some cool things. First of all, this does have navigation on it. So There we go. We do have navigation, so if we want to look at how beautiful that screen display is, just really nice setup. We do have heated seats. So heated seats, your controls are either down here, or if we hit the controls up here, that brings up a handful of things here. So we have your heated seats for driver and passenger. We also have heated steering wheel, only for the driver, of course. Couple different cameras here. So you have a backup camera with grid lines. As we turn, it shows us where we're backing up. Okay, but let's go to the forward-facing camera. So with this one, there we can see them, those little yellow lines there. This now is a front-facing camera, so if you are off-roading, you're climbing up some mountains, you want to see where your tire path is, so you know if you're crawling up over that rock. Look at that. It changes there as well, so you can see where your tire is going to allow you to drive over with the most of ease. Now, this is cool, too, because that gets dirty up front sometimes if you're out and hit some mud. Look at that. We just sprayed that down and washed it there. Clean that front camera, so now we can see again. Okay. This car is equipped also with AM/FM Sirius XM satellite radio. It also has Apple CarPlay or Google Android Auto. So at the if we plug our mobile device in, your phone, whatever you may have, just by plugging it in, this can mirror whatever is on your phone. So really nice setup. This vehicle is also equipped with the auto start stop feature. Real simple. If you're in optimal conditions and you come to a complete stop, it shuts the engine off. By shutting the engine off, that's going to allow you to save on fuel. It is pretty instant. And I say that you have your foot on the brake, you come to a complete stop, vehicle shuts off. As soon as you release the brake, the engine starts right back up again. So you don't have to worry about being safe on the highway with that. Now, with the Rubicon, we get a couple different things. First of all, you get the the Rock-Track four-wheel drive system that gives you the, a 4-to-1 crawl ratio in four-wheel drive low. This also has the ability that we can lock in your front and rear differentials. So I think it's up to 18 miles an hour. We can lock those in. That way it locks your rear wheels together so they're moving at the same speed. Or if you do front and rear, it does the same thing for the front. And then it has a sway bar disconnect. So if you're familiar with off-roading, biggest thing with the Jeep is the articulation that we give you. And by disconnecting the sway bar, it allows for your front wheel to stretch further away from the body even further to keep more patch on the ground. Because the idea is if you do go off-roading, you want as much tire patch on the ground at a time, and that's going to allow you to do that. So we do have a little media hub here where you can plug in your USB device. There's also one under the center console, right under that boy right there it is, okay? But then below I want to show you we got some auxiliary ports. So a lot of guys, they buy these Jeeps and they want to put your LED lights, your light bars, that kind of stuff. You can plug those in and attach them right there so you're not drilling holes in the dashboard to put in some ganky looking light switches, okay? We talked about removing the top earlier. So this one does have the headliner. So does prevent, gives you a little bit better noise reduction. So that's what these guys here are. There's a little headliner that they put in there. But each of these comes out real easy just by removing this latch here. There's a latch up here. And there's two more in the back. Do the same thing. And this panel removes and the other panel removes as well. So that's just a quick walk around on this Jeep without going into too much on it. Real nice vehicle. Again, premium cloth interior with the red stitching. I really like that in the Rubicon. You can see the Rubicon logo up there as we take a second, just kind of walk around this. And don't forget, those doors can come off. The windshield folds down. The hood comes, or the roof comes off. And that plate right there comes off, so you can put your winch in there. And again, this does have the premium LED light group as well. So there you have it, 2021 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. Real nice little truck. Come check it out here, Steamboat Motors.